Hey guys, Calpez here. Today I'm going to bring a bad Reddit story from No Sleep. I went to the controversial tab and picked one out I liked. I'm going to be rating it at the end, but here we go. This one is by the Pikeman 32342 and it's called What Really Happened at the Area 51 Raid. Let's begin. When people think of the Area 51 raid, they think of the memes, Naruto running, saving the aliens, the conspiracies. But that's not what really happened. They, as in the government, did a good job of making it seem like it was all some big joke, making whole YouTube channels, podcasts, TV shows, and developing them for years for the sole purpose of releasing a single video, episode, section to talk about the hoax that was the Area 51 raid. But the event was never a joke. People had genuinely intended to find something that the government has been hiding from them, and I was one of them. I'm going to tell the story behind the Area 51 raid in its pure, raw state. Nothing added, nothing taken away. The 17th of September, Lincoln County, Nevada, USA. 19 people showed up to the location of the event. I didn't care. I was excited and wanted to discover the secrets. The host of the event walked to the front of the small crowd. All right, they can't stop all of us. Let's go, they said, turning towards the gate into a full sprint. The rest of us eagerly followed along. As we neared the gate, I quickly realized something was wrong. The barrier gate was snapped off of its pole. There was no guards either. The leader noticed this as well, but this didn't stop him though. It didn't stop the other 18 people either, but it should have. God, I wish it did. After the gate were two hangars and a metal platform. The group walked up to the platform as the host pressed a button. It began to drop downwards. We looked at each other with excitement. We were lured into a small squared room sealed off by a gate that opened with a button. One of the group members pressed a button. The gate began to rise. We were all surprised when a creature with long arms and legs awaited us on the other side. Grabbing the group member and bringing it to its mouth. It brought its head up to its mouth, chomping down. Blood began to spew out everywhere. I watched in absolute horror as the group member's corpse flopped onto the lifeless floor. Screaming was what came next. Lots of screaming. The platform would not go back up fast enough for us to escape. Temporarily escaping my fear, I took initiative, driving every home into my body to run to a nearby square area, pressing a button to close the door. 4 other group members slipped into the room before the door closed. The rest were locked out, killed by the entity, or so I thought. But then again, I was thinking a lot of things. Ideas raced through my brain in a near instant. I was terrified at what they'd been keeping from us, at what those things were. What did they do to us? Holy fuck. Shit, 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 shit. One of the survivors began to scream. The creature aggressively banged on the door. The door began to cave in. We need to go, one of them said. Their tones all depressed like. I didn't blame them at all. We went through another door, traveling even deeper into the facility. What happened here? I have so many questions, one of the other group members said. They were running experiments, really illegal ones. Some kind of power outage led to the escape. But that didn't matter. I just want to go home, the 5th survivor concurred. We settled down into a room, exhausted from the chase we ensued in. I looked around the group members. to see what was left of the raid party. A girl with brown hair, a guy with black hair, a blonde girl, and a guy who wore a cap on his head. We need a plan to get out of here, the guy with the black hair said. I agree, but for the time being, we need to rest. We were all too tired to be doing anything, especially making plans. I responded. So we decided to sleep on the floor of the room that night, safe from whatever lied within the facility. For now, that was. And that's the end of the story. So overall, pretty short. This video was originally going to be 3 stories, but I decided to just do one, test this format out before I go all in. And I put a score, 5 categories up to 10 points each for a total of 50 points. Let's go over the results. Scariness. This story was not scary at all. There was barely any scary. I could see being scary if it was better written. So I gave it 2. Plot twist. There was a plot twist, kind of, but it was very, very predictable and not very shocking. You could tell that the government was going to do something illegal, or else they wouldn't have been written the story. And it's exactly what I thought it was going to be. So there was a plot twist. That's why I gave it 2 instead of 1, but it was very bad. Character development, none. There was none at all. We didn't even get the guy's name or girl. The idea is somewhat original. Not original, but if this story was better written, I could definitely see it, working. Like a group of people navigating a secret facility filled with monsters. I could see that working, but it's very bad. Pacing is the worst part of this story. It is very short, and the story goes all over the place. In the span of one sentence, it went from them going into the facility, and the next one of them is being eaten by the monster. The monster isn't even introduced up properly. They just open the door. And the rest of the story is very, very rushed. It's like they didn't put any effort at all. Overall, I give it a 10. I'm going to do some... let's talk about some of the other stuff that's bad with the story. First of all, making whole channels and TV shows just for this one event. Very stupid, in my opinion. 19 people showed up. Yeah, I feel like there should be a part 2 to the story, but this story was released a while ago, so I don't think there is going to be a part 2. Really illegal experiments? That's silly. Obviously they're going to be running experiments in here. And yeah, that's about it. I just wanted to try this out. Maybe I'll make a part 2. People like this. Until next time.